Hello and good morning. We're finishing up week 9. Don't forget your homework and performance matters. Anyhow, let's take a look at this problem here. If step 1 says you're going to change the y and switch. So you got to change the y's. Those we're going to change and switch. So h prime we're going to rewrite the new points. So we're going to change the y. So it's going to become a -2 and 0. Change the y, can't change 0, and switch. 2 and 0. Change the y, 0 and -2. And then h double prime, which is this one, is going to be 3 times all of these. So times 3. So h double prime is going to be -6 and 0. It's going to be 0 and 6. It's going to be 6 and 0. And this one's going to be 0 and -6. Now let's see what the answers are. H double prime is this. Let's look for H double prime. That's this. We have -6 and 0. They have something different. We don't want that one. The original one is equal to the first one. No. The original one's up here, and it's not equal to this one. H prime is similar to this one. Similar means proportional. Okay? This one said congruent. This one says similar. Okay, so do you have the same scale factor? Well, -2 over -6 is 1/3 positive. 2 over 6 is 1/3. So we do have the same scale factor here. It's 1/3. So that's a possibility. Let's see. J double prime is 6 and 0. That's the one I'm going with right there. Okay, there it is. I'm going with this one right here. And as far as this other one, I'm not even going to mess with it. That's the one I'm going with. All right, today you have performance matters. So go to Clever and start on performance matters. Remember, it's due on the 21st of March, so you have all of spring break to work on it. But don't put it off. We're going to work next Friday as well, and maybe work on Saturdays as well. So good luck with that. Let's turn our attention now to MCR. On MCR, you got to go ahead and first factor this one right here. So you're going to take out a 3. And when you do, you're left with x squared minus 9. And this is the difference of 2 squares, so that's going to be x plus 3 and x minus 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and x times x. So difference of 2 squares, but this is part of your answer, so you got to add that in there. This one right here, you're going to take out a -2. Let's factor it. This one right here, it's 2 times 2, and x and y. And they have a 2 in common, so we're going to take out a 2. They have an x in common, so we're going to take out an x. They have a y in common, so we're going to take out a y. And what we're left with, we're going to take that negative out. We're left with x. The sign changes, and then here you're left with a 2, and that's it. And that's called greatest common factor. This one right here, I want you to do FOIL, because on today's worksheet you're going to do FOIL. So you're going to take the first one, 4 times 4 is 16n squared. This times this is -4n. Then you switch to this one, and that's going to be a positive 4n. And then this one is going to be a -1. This cancels, so you get 16n squared minus 1, and you're done. And that's how you do that. All right, so your worksheet for today looks like this. And here it is right here. And I want you to do the odd. Have a good morning.